What's up, YouTube? It's your boy coming back at you with another episode of band update news. Are we banned? Are we not banned? Your boy has had his ear to the ground ever since yesterday, listening for the beating of hooves off in the distance. I think I hear some, but I'm not supposedly 100% sure. Elliot and them are still relying on the beta system on 71 release. As you can tell, I'm not having any issues using iTools. A lot of other people are not having any issues using iTools. So for the time being, Honey and iTools are the two methods that I recommend. Now, somebody said earlier that they had an issue with Honey. I don't know for that to be true for the most part, because I'm currently using it right now, and I'm not getting any shadow bans or anything. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and try to sign into one of my trainer accounts that I know, this is my personal trainer account that I know does not have a ban on it or anything. So give me a second here and try this out. If I sound funny to you, it's because I got medicine underneath my tongue. I'm trying to let it dissolve. Well, it would appear this account got banned while it was on PokeGO++ revision 71 beta 1. Because that's the only thing that it's been farmed on, is that account on the newest PokeGO++ that was released last night. It was never used on anything but that. This is the first time I've even tried bringing it up on this system. Me. Yep, the account that was used on Honey. No ban. The bar went all the way across, so we're good. Honey's not what caused that. It's because it was run on PokeGO ++ version 71 this morning. Yeah. Still working. I don't know. What's up, everybody? What's up, Mikey Matters? It depends on your phone, really. What's up, Team Instinct? Mikey Matters. Check out Honey and see if that works for you. Yeah, which version of fake GPS you running, Mustang Man? You running the latest version of fake GPS location, the one they just brought out? Because I was trying to clone that for us and to add in all the stuff that Honey has in it so that you guys would not be detected while running it. And I'm unable to because apparently Stormy has created too many projects on his Google API to generate another key for Google Maps. That's when you know you've been cloning a shit ton of apps. If you get that message that you've exceeded the quota limit, yeah, that's. I sent him a message telling him I'm pissed off. They need to fix this, and I set it up to delete a few projects off the account. So, but the only thing is that's not going to happen until 30 days goes by because it's ran on a server basis. So it's only updated when the server's updated. No, sir. I am on my account. This be my account, Mr. Team Instinct. Ooh, slow load. Oh, you. Yeah, that was a different account. turn this music over, it's gonna drive me crazy. The hell? Yeah, this game doesn't have any bugs at all. Okay. Rose solid. Yeah, let's ban the spoofers instead of fix the bugs that are causing issues like this shit right here. Go figure. Okay, you can unfreeze it anytime now. There we go. Yay. Seems like it's back to the same bugs that it was having before, don't it? Wow, Liger, huh? Come on, people, you can do better than that. What's up, Ramster? How are you living? Living good? Yes, no, maybe. who knows? Some have said it's just a lockout for a couple weeks. That can turn into a permanent ban if you start harassing the fuck out of Niantic. So, just sit back and relax. And hope and pray that it is just a lockout, like some have said, that 14 days you'll get regain access to your account, but you're going to lose the Pokemon you have caught in the last 10 days. I still have 2 accounts that are shadow banned. We'll see how long it lasts, because one of which was shadow banned before, so we'll see how long it lasts this time. Who knows? Not much. What's up, Patrick? Just spoofing however I want to. Screw their damn rules. They can't force me into a box. I ain't gonna let them. I'll play how the hell I want to play. It's my game. I pay for it. Fuck them. They talk about the fair play clause in the terms of service. Please. If it was fair play, they would have exactly as many fucking Pokestops and shit everywhere. Not just on fucking Santa Monica Pier or in Yokohama, Japan, or wherever. It would be fucking everywhere. What the fuck? Be right back. Inquiring minds want to know what the fuck's going on over here. Yo, what the fuck is that? What is that? Okie dokie. I kind of want an un-shadow banned, non-red message account now to play on Honey, just to see if I can get it banned. I want to see if I can make it get banned, because some people have reported no problems and others have reported they got the red warning message, so I don't know. I do notice the game froze on this one again too. So it's not just iOS versions that are giving fucking problems. It's Niantic's bullshit game from the get-go that's causing the problems. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's try this again. I'm about ready to start talking to the Draconia's Go guy again and see if I can get him to change his throw mechanic. Because if he fixes that, that will be Jack the Giant Killer. That's about all that's missing is the throw mechanic is to no bueno. If he can fix that. Yeah, suck a dick. We know Dave County's been fucking red messaged forever on this one. We wouldn't just fine. Yeah, somebody was told that these accounts were merely locked out because of the problem with the update, and that they would be unlocked pretty soon, that it had nothing to do with bad gameplay or illegal gameplay or anything like that, that it was merely a problem with the update. We'll see how true that is here pretty soon. But yeah, somebody was told that. Just saying. It's a possibility. By the way, if you're wondering what account I'm using on this phone, this is the giveaway account. The same account I've been farming for the last little over a week. That's had the red message on it for a while now. No perm ban reported yet, and no status has changed either. Motherfucker. Whatever, bitch. Butter beach. Oh, yeah. Go this way. What's up, people? This way. For Brian. Thank you. And it's been farming using the PokeGO++, so if any of the accounts was going to get banned, it would have probably been that one. Just saying. What's up, Darren Rogers? What's up, Jason? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My GPS hasn't used for a couple of weeks. Yoo-hoo. What's up, Darren? I kind of want to try to break it. I have this problem. Is it a problem when you know something is working really, really good, but other people think that there's something wrong with something, and you feel this overwhelming urge to try to break it because of that? I mean, anybody else have that same issue? Just asking. Because I really want to try to break it. Just to see if I can. Okay, you're over here about right there. Bam, go gadget. Go gadget spoofing app. Okay, let's close that right there. Move. Thank you. Come here, Statler. Hoorah! I'm gonna have to step our game up. Ooh, I'm gonna have to start farming for some items. I can see that shit already. That's not good. We gotta have items. But as you can tell, well, maybe you can't tell, iTools is the only app currently that updates the time to match the location that you're spoofing to, which is, it's relatively easy enough to do that. I don't understand why spoofing apps are not doing that, automatically setting the time zone. That's one thing for sure that they need to be doing. The app that I'm going to work on, the completely custom app, most definitely is going to include that feature. Yeah. That's still a thing, still in the works. Haven't decided if I'm going to start completely from scratch or if I'm going to take the source code that I have from Fake GPS 360 that I have and modify it. Try to recompile that from scratch, add in my own joystick to it, and see if I can get it all to work. Or it probably would be simpler just to do it all from scratch, honestly. Because I'm not saying nothing bad about these programmers, because they definitely did a bang up job originally, considering I'm able to get it to work where other apps are not after the Google Play Services update. But yeah, there's a few issues, like mainly them not cleaning up the source code. They took the original mock GPS application source code that was out there for everybody. They took it, used it as a basis to start from, left it inside the code files. The full source files are there for mock GPS inside their application, which, okay, I understand you using it to get started and give you the right ideas and shit, but once you start implementing your own custom GPS callbacks and whatnot, it's time to get rid of the ones that you were using as a template. It's time to clean them out of there instead of leaving them in. That's only going to cause more bloat, possible memory leaks, and a ton of other problems that I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah, it'd be really nice, maybe to start. Not certain. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing. It's a thing. We're gonna be doing the damn thing, and looks like we're gonna be starting from scratch. Just saying. Shaheen, the version that I am using is iTools, baby. It is the recommended spoofing app for iOS right now. just until Elliot gets his ducks in a row. I have been talking to him about some ideas of how exactly we got caught. I don't think it was PokeGO++ specifically that got detected. What I do think happened was purely happenstance and should not happen again if you guys follow the proper procedures, which will include me notifying you guys ahead of time, kind of like I did this last time, saying, hey, the update for Android come out today, which means tomorrow at the latest the update for iOS is going to be out. Hey guys, wouldn't it be a great idea to stop using PokeGO++ until he pushes out the update with the newest application version number inside? Because what happened was we continued to use release 70, which was 0.97.2, which was the old code. Niantic is now forcing updates on us. In other words, you were told basically you must restart, apply the update in order to continue playing the game. You're basically forced to do it. That's what's called a force update. And because of that fact, once we restarted and brought it back up after everybody was telling us they were having bans and whatnot, when you restart and come back up using the same exact version number, which is 0.97.2, and you're spoofing in the application for more than an hour, most people, if they're told to update, they either update and then run it and play the game, or they don't sit there and stare at a screen telling them they must update before they can play the game for an hour. So yeah, that's how we got caught, guys. Spoof smarter, not harder, baby. You heard it here first, folks. That, combined with the fact that I know that everybody that can hear the sound of my voice right now did not have the time zone on their phone set to the correct time zone from the place you were spoofing. Unless you were using iTools, in which case it automatically does it for you. So I would recommend keeping iTools around, if for nothing else but to have an ace in your pocket, so that the next time they do the update and we have to stop using PokeGO++ for a day, you got iTools to use. And also, so that whenever you're going to spoof a location, like say you're going to go to Santa Monica today, right? Fire iTools up, click on Santa Monica, set it like you're going to use iTools. Then you can unplug from your computer and use PokeGO++ if you wish, but your time zone has now been set to that of Santa Monica, which means the two match up in case it was to verify, because one of the steps they put in that little email that they sent out, how to get logged back into the system to cure the problem with the unable to get data from game server or whatever. One of the steps, it was either 2 or 3, it said set your time to automatic or network based, because they are checking your time zone and your time, or that would not be a thing in the list of items to do to fix the problem. It's in there. If you're lucky, they're not checking it now, but for future reference, I would make sure that that is updated. That is one of the things that we are going to be adding to our new application that we're going to be working on, which is going to be sponsored by you guys. Donations are accepted, like right here. See that right there, PayPal? Yeah, that's the thing. Do the damn thing. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't have a PayPal. It doesn't matter. You don't need a PayPal, because with the PayPal Me link, you can use credit cards or whatever method of payment you want to use. Yes. So that's the thing. If you guys are wanting a new version of fake GPS, just saying, that doesn't rely on old, outdated, deprecated code, and folders being created that can announce to Niantic with a big blinking red sign saying Spoofer is here because he's using fake GPS, because those folders are being created. The other way you can get around it is to make sure that you're rooted. And if you're rooted, you take honey, you throw it in the folder, click the little checkbox that says root mode, lower your update interval somewhere between 50 to 100 tops. You can use much lower when you're using root mode. Then you use Magisk or another such framework like exposed frameworks that can hide your root, or you just simply unroot your device using Super SU. It's that simple. Speaking of which, I need to do that video for you guys, but I was at the doctor's office today, or I would have done it on this for you. Because I've been saying that I'm going to do it, and I am going to do it. I just have not had time. And as you can see, or maybe not, let me see if I can get it where you can see this shit. It is using fake GPS location. See that big green icon right there? It's like right there. Maybe you can't see it. Right there. Okay. This is his tablet that has been rooted. This is the newest update of fake GPS Pro / location, whatever you want to call it. It works very nicely as a root application. I would recommend waiting until I'm able to clone such app. I am going to be contacting some people to actually create the API key that I need for this application, so that I can clone it and make a new version of Honey running off of it. This will be like Honey the sequel or something, some kind of catchy name, I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Whoever helps me generate the API key for it, for Google Maps, I will probably give them the option to name it whatever the hell they want to name it. And whatever you guys name it, then I'm going to make a name very similar on the internal service name that runs. That way it cannot be detected. And I will apply all the other checks and fixes that I applied to the original Honey, such as stopping it from appearing in screenshots, because we all know there's a fear of that going on with Niantic. I don't even like saying their name. And we all know that there is a problem with them possibly pulling location information off of the Gotcha or the Poke++s. So yeah, I also hid the Bluetooth MAC address, basically spoofed it, so that you could still use the devices, but it would not do them any good to try to pull location data off of it. So yeah, it's a thing, and apparently it's running really well. What's the message he's got here? Oh, the Kanto event. Isn't that nice? Community Day returns May 19th. Maybe. Nothing now. Let's set his account up on the pier. Bam, right there. Start. Okay. As you can see the glow stick running. I hope that's right there in the calendar. And now we're going to run his Pokemon Go. Last I checked, his account was shadow banned and had the red meanie message on there. Ooh, turn this shit down. It's too loud. No goofball. Thank you. Sign in. What's up, Shady? able to authenticate. Why not? I have Wi-Fi on. Somebody else was getting that message. Netgear 78 not in range. Are you fucking serious? Let's try this again, shall we? Hello? Thank you. Always something. Come on, guys. Quit being so gay. Scan. The Wi-Fi drop out. What's the deal here? No. It is having a problem with Wi-Fi. Our Spectrum. I'm here for that WPS shit. What is that? I think that's what it is. Oh look, it does have a QR code though. Why is it not? Let me turn it off. Where's the camera? Where's that shit? I can see that QR code. That's pretty sad. Stop. It's beautiful. What the hell? Just sit up here. And to restart. For whatever reason, it keeps telling me I'm too far away from it. And clearly I'm not. Damn, this account needs damn near everything on it. We'll get there. Okay, it is clearly on Wi-Fi now. Stop, motherfucker. Please rotate your device to enjoy the experience. What the fuck? Okay. Now let's attempt this. Try to see what we can do with Google Drive. Dun dun dun. What's up, Shiny Gengar? Chris Sadler. Oh man, what do you think about Bandwaff? Yeah, I think they are fucking with spoofers, trying to make non-spoofers happy. That's pretty much all they're doing. Soon enough, they're gonna realize that most of their clientele is non-spoofers. I mean, is spoofers. Excuse me, not spoofers. Whatever. It's spoofers, and then it's gonna be business as usual. Because Niantic likes money. The only people that are spending money are us and advertisers. Advertisers will no longer spend money once they realize most of their user base is gone. So, yeah. That's the thing. And we'll see how they handle it in the coming weeks ahead. I am going to say that all of us with the lockout problem right now will probably be unlocked pretty soon. Most definitely. Damn, this one got a different message. This one said, unable to sign into the account. Please make sure the account exists. I think somebody did something really, really fucking stupid at Niantic. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this update was working the other day, and now it's not. Really weird. Weird mode. Okie dokie. Milliseconds. Lower this down to about 50, I think is what I had it set to before. Let's try this again, shall we? Yo, fuck stick. Dude. Yo! What the fuck, man? Oh my. Really slow on the ads, dumbass. Is downloading something? I just seen that. The fuck is it downloading? This would probably be a really good time to install Honey on this tablet because fake GPS location, even though it works, it is only half-ass working. You gotta fuck with it to get it to work correctly. It's too much work. Just saying. Look at this noise. Reaching back and forth. I went down this the other day. It is now though. See, I'm really close. Stewardship. Oh, I just updated maps again. Boy, they're fucking trying, aren't they? Okay, they're saying to put it in private apps, not just system apps. Pardon me, I'm reading something right now. They're contradicting themselves. Delete this down. making some notes for some people that I must contact. Okay. So, it looks like I'm going to have to get rid of fake GPS location and reroute the tablet, which I already have the software downloaded. I want to do it so I can record it, that's all. For you guys. Because I'm going to be installing Honey as a system app on his tablet, so we don't have these problems anymore. But I'm also going to be contacting these people. I have some ideas for their source code that needs to be added. I'm going to make a few suggestions to fix the problem. Why am I so helpful that I have to help everybody fix their broken ass, broke down code? Every time I do it, dude. Too nice. I had somebody tell me I was too nice today. So, need to stop doing that. I mean, I can still be helpful and stuff in different ways and whatnot after bucks to help me survive during this coding session that I'm going to be going on probably for the next month. I'm tired of playing around with broken ass programs that I can't fix myself. So I've already converted all the source code to class files. Got Android Studio installed. All this stuff in me is time. And time is not a barrier. This has been well documented. It's not a fixed construct. Damn it, people, get with me. Why ain't nobody talking? That's what I want to know. Is Rands in the house? Yo, Rands, where you been, son? Damn. You snuck in? I didn't even know you were there. I was too busy looking over code and making comments and shit for myself later on. Yo, Rands, sup, Rands? How you living? I want to check the announcements real quick to see if they put anything. They're too worried about getting paid. They ain't even fucking doing, instead of doing updates, don't you think they need to fucking worry about getting the code right first? Instead of, oh, everybody needs to re-sign up as a donor with Patreon, because if we don't get that money, fuck that shit. Fix it first. No, sir, I did not buy this account from somebody. Boy, you awful nosy about my accounts all of a sudden, Instinct. What the hell, buddy? I told you I had 8 accounts. You working for Niantic, ain't you? You trying to ban my other motherfucking accounts. Did Eddie pay you off? Is that what the deal is? Did Eddie Mills Gaming pay you off, Team Instinct? Because I thought you was on my side, dude. And there's only 2 reasons why you would be that concerned with my rank inside this broke-ass game. And I do mean that with all the due respect that they've earned. And that's some broke down ass bullshit, piece of shit code fucking shitty ass game. Yeah. Can you tell I'm in love with this game? I'm in love so much, I'm about ready to start playing PokeGO exclusively. People, exclusively. Yes, I do have a level 37. Yes, I do. But level 37 is currently on lockdown right now. Niantic thought it was necessary to ban somebody that is completely and totally fucking disabled from playing this game. We can't have that now. We can't have no disabled people playing this damn game. It's some bullshit is what it is. Whoa, you almost got me, damn goose. Almost got me. That's my ball. Ugh. No, this is one of the alts, one of the alternate accounts. That's all. It's no biggie. It's not the one. Obviously, it's not the one that I like using all the time. I mean, or else it would have all the little shit in it, which it has none. So that'll tell you how often it got used. But that's okay. They piss me off, so all aboard my fucking Spoof Airlines, bitches. Non-stop flights to fucking everywhere. Everywhere. Fuck them. They done pissed me off. Ban me again, motherfuckers. Ban me one more time. One more time. And your boy is motherfucking heading to Fortnite and fucking every other game but this game. You don't want advertising? I don't have to give you no advertising, bitches. That's fine with me. You can go back to listening to fucking Mystic 7's rant videos. That's all I'm screaming. Either you want interesting and awesome advertising for your game, or you want shitty ass rant videos about how spoofers are killing everything. You know, you guys, whatever you want, it's fine with me. Just fucking let me know. Dumbass, Niantic, stupid ass Japanese bitches. That's the problem. They done got me mad. I'm all out of respect for that company. All out of respect. I'm basically contact PokeGO and tell them what they need to do to fix this game. And if they listen to me and fix it the way that I tell them to, I can turn it into a straight up Niantic fucking killer. For sure. Dude, he ain't shit. Did you see that video he did about he had a knife pulled on him? What did he do? Scream like a girl and run? Because I'm pretty sure that he didn't do shit. There you go. That's what I want. You guys want to stream something on YouTube? I want to fight him one-on-one. Into my fucking squared circle. Put his ass in there. Spoofer versus non-spoofer. Fucking winner takes all. In other words, if I win, we get to keep on spoofing. No fucking problem. If he wins, they can ban us off. Fuck it. Let's do it. I promise you he will not win. I promise that. I will take him out so fast his head will be going Yes, sir. So, apparently, are you able to see errors when you're soft banned? I think you are. What's up, Braxton Cooper? Welcome to the stream, baby. Sorry if I'm a little down, people. I mean, Niantic is only stand up on top of the fucking table pissing all in our cornflakes. So, you know, We're supposed to keep eating and pretend it's milk. Winner take all. I'm gonna announce her like Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Will the Spoofer win? Bam. Dude, I'm not seeing no special Pokemon on this account. I'm seeing, well, I'm seeing, what the fuck's that thing called? Farfetched. So I guess that stands for not Shadow Band. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know. Gotta go to bed pretty soon, huh? Well, I'm trying to find out if we can get one of the accounts banned for you. I am going to be working on getting the root video out for honey. I'm going to be rooting AJ's tablet and reinstalling it. What the fuck is going on here? Man, they have updated the maps again, and they're fucking seriously checking this shit left and right now. It's even more than it was before. They were already doing it once every 10th of a second. Imagine what they're doing to you guys' data. Isn't that some bullshit? All to try to stop you from playing a video game. Not even a real game. It's a fucking mobile game. They don't care whose data they waste, whose privacy they violate. They just keep on doing whatever they want to do. Come on, bitch. Do what you gotta do. Start again for the 9-minute time. Yeah, they just updated literally Google Maps. While I was running the app just a minute ago, I seen it update. So they're paying Google very nicely, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Ray Roll? How you living, baby? How you living? Man, stay the fuck away from PokeGO++. That's all I'm saying. Y'all want your accounts to survive, stay away from them right now. They got AIDS. Right now. That is. They have AIDS. Treat it as such. Yay, I completed the task, so now it knows I'm in fucking Yokohama Park in Japan. Thanks, suck my nuts. Yay. Earn 2 candies, get 10 grape throws, and has 3 eggs. Pretty sure I can do that shit. Damn, did you see the other one? It was tailor-made for the community day. What's up, Jeff? Welcome to the show, baby. Did I get what thing? I'm not understanding what he's saying, what the question is. Dude, can you see Aerons if you're shadow banned? I think I may have the red message on this trainer account, but I don't think it's shadow banned because I'm seeing that little piggy spring thing and I'm seeing Aerons and shit. Way the fuck over there. Whoa. Oh, you can? Yeah, I knew somebody would be a master of what we can see when we're shadow banned. As many fucking bans have been going around here lately. Somebody is bound to be an expert. But you cannot get or see an evolved Pokemon such as that. Do it too hard. Yo, Rave Raw, what you doing, man? I need somebody to get in freaking live chat with me. Since obviously they're not putting out any fucking announcements on PokeGO Plus right now, unless you're in the super secret ultra lounge. Wow, everybody's text is upside down. What the fuck? Okay, I'm confused. How did they fucking do that? I did download a new version of Draconius Go a while ago. They had released 24 out that just come out yesterday. So that's another game possibly that I'm going to be playing in the very, very near future. Ooh, nice. I'll take some Onyxes. I love Onyx. Damn. And the egg train continues going down the tracks, ladies and gentlemen. I would take that too. Especially when they ain't added to the Pokédex yet. Apparently not. That just don't look right. What the fuck? Alright, Waspy, you got some problems. It's higher. What's up, Jason? Welcome back to the stream, baby. I'm jealous. I want to know how to turn my text upside down. That's kind of cool. I'm sure it's another feature of one of the bots, but I want to do it. That's kind of cool. Shadow Gate. Big snipes. How the fuck? Does anybody know how you turn your text upside down on Discord? Because that is fucking kind of pimp looking. They did it. I want to do it. You know, your mom always asked you, hey, jump off a cliff, would you do it? Hell yeah, if it looked cool enough. Just saying. Just keep it on the low right now. Because I'm going to do the video for rooting and showing people how to install it as a system app. And once I do that, then yeah, we'll point them all to that video. I just don't want to put it out there right now and get like a million questions thrown my way when I'm going to be rewriting it from scratch, basically, anyway. Yeah, I just got notified. I tried to update fake GPS location a while ago, and it wouldn't let me do it. It said that I had too many projects. I exceeded the quota limit for Google Maps API. So, yeah, I think let me slow down maybe on GPS app. I don't know. Google's trying to tell me something though. Bam, 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 boom, bam, boom, bam. Come here, ugly bug. Calm down over here with the honey. It's working just fine. Well, I mean, if you want to tell people about honey, that's fine. I'm just not taking requests with it right now until I get the new version done. But it's working fine. I mean, literally. I don't know. Somebody on Discord was saying they got a red warning message in the shadow ban with it. I don't see how, because I've been running this shit for like 2 weeks now and have not got a full-on ban at all. I mean, this account right here I'm using is shadow ban, but that's because I was on PokeGO++ when it happened. Just like revision 71, beta 1, stay the fuck away from it, it's got AIDS. Because I got the actual unable to get game data from the server message on that new account I was farming up yesterday using PokeGO++ revision 71 beta 1 last night. The bitch has got the message right now. So, yeah. It's got AIDS. Stay away from it. Till Elliot fixes that application, your boy is not going to be anywhere near it. I'm going to stay my little happy ass in iTools until they fix that shit. Niantic's got enough of my accounts locked up. You know what I mean? You feel me? I ain't doing this shit no more. Hey, serious. Come on, dude. Dressing the ball. But I mean, I will continue to farm this new account because I'm trying to break it, quite frankly. I want to see it break underneath honey. When I see something completely break under honey, then I will know. Or if I don't see it break, then I should also know, but I'll still have questions. Let's see. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Don't know. I'll have to find out. One right at the end. So right fucking there. Bam. It's probably not too far. Back up. There we go, right there. Don't you holler at me, Pollywag. Damn, it's 781. Very nice. Bazinga. So, how many people out there in YouTube land got the full-on server lockdown on their account? Yes, it has server issues. Version 71 beta 1. You notice how I put in there use with alternate account or use iTools for iOS only. Stay away from, stay away from it. Hey, what's the name that you nickname Eevee to get an Umbreon out of it? Does anybody happen to know off the top of their head? Never mind, Google is my friend. Let's see here. Damn, it knew exactly what I was talking about. Niantic CEO did not provide no damn tips. That is some bullshit. Now I know he's lying. He didn't do it. His intern did it. He just stamped his name on it. Evolve. Let's do it. Another glitch in this game that supposedly has no glitches. Because obviously if they're trying to get rid of the spoofers, they fixed all the other bugs in the game, right? I mean, just saying, that's what they should do, right? Damn, look at all that. I gotta put some eggs back in too. There it be. It's beastie low self. Do I know what IV this is? Because I'm not checking it with an IV checker. No way. It's got to be a low IV because it's only going to be a plus 13. One more again. Alright, I think that's good enough. Italian. Whoa! What? The network disconnected and reconnected again? What the fuck, man? This stupid dollar store router piece of garbage. Man, he's trying to shut me down. No, Misty 7 standing outside my house with a pair of wire cutters. Oh my god. Too funny. Very nice. What's up, crazy lurking in the background? Damn it, what Pokemon fled? It was the Shuppet, right? Where the fuck is that Shuppet at? Okay, it's up there, like halfway through that block. So it's like right there. Move, baby. And there it be. Hoorah! Dude, everybody's got the bane. It don't matter who you are, your race, color, origin, alien life form, whatever. Niantic is not discriminating this time. Well, kind of is. It's discriminating against spoofers this time around. But the good news is that Mystic 7 is feeling the pain too, because he's actually tweeting out fucking bad messages against Mystic. I mean, not Mystic, but against Niantic. That's kind of crazy, right? We must be in an alternate parallel universe right now. So I'm over here taking up for him, and he's over there putting him down. Look here, damn it, Cat's form. You better be a motherfucking high-ass IV. That's all I gotta say. Using an Ultra Ball and shit, you still ain't staying. Bullshit. Dude, there was all kinds of problems. Unable to authenticate messages, all kinds of shit. He was asking you if you got the ban like all the rest of us did. Cause I know I got the motherfucker unable to get game data message. Did you? They'll fix it. They can't do without us. They love us too much to let us go. Just saying. Your Google developers console project is scheduled for a deletion. Your Google Cloud Platform project was shut down on Thursday, April 19, 2018. I gotta wait until fucking May 19th before I can make the new versions of Honey. He does some bullshit. It's okay, it'll give me time to do some research. Maybe get some code thrown down. Oh. Exactly. Draconians Go, Fortnite, PUBG, any or all of the above. Even fucking Jurassic World is, I don't know, I fucking played it a little bit. The only thing I don't like about it is you can't actually catch the motherfucking dinosaurs by throwing a ball. You know, you can't do that. You have to use like treats and shit like this. And you gotta battle them when you battle in the arena and you beat the dinosaur, then you can take it down and save it. I don't know how I feel about that. What's everybody else think? I have no idea what you're trying to say, Lay, but it sounds like you're trying to say the people who refunded their money already that they spent are banned. You're asking it because it's a question mark. I don't know. They're saying it's a lockout, and I got word from a private source a while ago before I went on the air that this is a lockout related to the update that come out. It had nothing to do with you violating the terms of service agreement. It had nothing to do with bad gameplay. It was a bug when the server updated with the new updates that caused the lockout. They said in time our accounts will be all unlocked practically at the same time. So I read between the lines on that message and say the spoofers are not banned, and they did not detect us spoofing. It's merely because they fucked up. And I take the high road and say it's John Hankey's fault, combined with Lewis and Mystic 7. I blame all three of them. Number one, Hankey for listening to him. Number two, Mystic 7 for opening his mouth when he shouldn't have. And number three, Lewis, just because. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious. It's true though. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which way. I think it's this way. Like right there. Oh, wrong way. That a bitch. Out here, first off. Good enough, fuck it. No doubt. 5 Felicias indeed. Say kick Felicia's ass. Well, I'm screaming. Fuck their Felicia's ass. Nah, I don't care. One way or the other. My stuff isn't working. Your stuff will be working also. Sponsors are the reason for this shit. Well, you can blame the sponsors or you can blame the dumbasses behind the server update that didn't know what they were doing and ended up deleting a whole bunch of fucking user accounts. That has a lot to do with it too. Because I heard from somebody today that said that these are supposedly just a lockout and it had nothing to do with our gameplay. It had everything to do with them messing up. Literally. That's what I was told. Just saying. So I think we're going to be alright. I love using iTools because it actually updates the damn times on this shit like it should be doing. I mean, ideally, the ultimate spoofing app would include that and no extra charge. They pushed an update out before they were really ready to do it. The day before, they had successfully pushed it out on Android, so they mistakenly thought, hey, there won't be an issue, we might as well go ahead and push this out on iOS. And the iOS people had major issues. Because, okay, let me break it down for you guys. The people that got here late, I'll tell you exactly what happened. Okay? This is exactly why you're fucked. Everybody pay attention and listen to me real closely. Okay? Those of you that were here earlier, you guys have already cheated off your partner's notes. You know what I'm about to say. Here's the deal. This is how we got fucked, okay? And we did it to ourselves, kinda. Yesterday, I told you guys the day before yesterday that Niantic was getting ready to push the update for iOS out, that PokePlus they said would be updated when it was available for iOS, because currently it was only available on Android at that time when I mentioned it to you guys. Then when that happened, the next day they pushed the update out, which is now a forced update service, by the way. All updates probably from here on out are going to be forced updates, which means, ladies and gentlemen, when you get said message in your spoofing app that you're spoofing on, if you were on the legitimate app, it would absolutely force you to have to restart the game to continue playing, at which time it would update the application to continue playing. But since we were using revision 70, we were on 0.97.2, which was the update before 0.99, which was what the update was supposed to be. Well, then rumors started coming down. This is what really got us caught up. The rumor mill started generating, saying, hey, I'm banned. It's not letting me get the game info from the server, blah, blah, blah. So then everybody and their brother started restarting to check it to see if they had the ban also. And when they did so, they didn't have the ban yet. But here's where the catch-22 comes in. You restarted the game on 0.97.2, right? You brought the game back up and said, hey, I don't have a ban. So they continued to play. Might have been 1 hour, might have been 2 hours, might have been forever. But here's the problem. They continued to see, when you would spin a stop or catch a Pokemon, they continued to see version number 0.97.2. And they look at the log and see that you had triggered a restart of the game and you're still on 0.97.2, but you were actually catching Pokemon and spinning stops. So this informed them, hey, he's on modified client software. We need to take a better look at his account. Insta lockout until they get a chance to tell you exactly why you're fucked. Rule number 2. We didn't update in time. That was 1. Number 2, whenever you spin stops, now I heard from somebody, I think it was Joe, that the stops now actually check your time zone and your time to make sure that you are in the correct time zone for spinning that stop where your location says. So yeah, you didn't update the client software. You continued to play on it. Then you were also in the wrong time zone, and this was being shown by every Pokemon that you caught and every stop that you spinned. So yeah, spoof smarter, not harder, people. You must have the correct time zone set for the location you're going to spoof at. This is the reason why I think this is it's no big detection thing that they invented, no formula and all this shit. It was very simple. All they did was implement a few if statements. Okay, has this guy restarted? Yes. Okay, what version number is he on now? Has he updated? No. Is he catching Pokemon and spinning stops? Yes. Okay, this triggered a insta lockout because we're going to review his whole fucking account from this point on. Then when you spun stops, it compared the time zone that the stop was in compared to your time zone on your phone. And the reason I know this is because one of the steps provided to us by that little Niantic troubleshooting thing that Sean Limited put out, it was either step 2 or step 3. It said to make sure that your time and date was set to automatic or network based. The reason being, they wanted to make sure that your time and date updated appropriately for the time zone and area that you were in. If it did not, like most of the people running PokeGO++, bam, that's strike 2. And the third strike is going to come when everybody messages Niantic saying I want my money back, which triggers a review of your account with a magnifying glass, and then they go, well shit, this is a legitimate ban here, this guy has met all the criteria for it. So yeah, his username will be available to be got again. Yeah, he's no longer going to have all of his Pokemon that he has on that account. People that don't contact Niantic for a refund, they still may get perm banned, right? But they have a better chance of not getting perm banned simply because you're not triggering a micro, magnifying glass review of your account by a body instead of computer checked. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. We fucked ourselves. Nobody else we can blame for it. We knew the risks, and from now on, here's the deal. Whenever Android triggers an update, the very second that the Android update comes out, from that point until the version is updated inside PokeGO++ the way it's supposed to be, I will not be spoofing on PokeGO++. If I'm on iOS, I will be using iTools, which correctly updates the time zone and uses the legitimate application for spoofing. Or, number 2, I will be using Honey or something very similar on Android, hopefully a rooted device, because it runs better on a rooted device. This has been a little how to basically get screwed out of your account by Storm 3. Everybody please disseminate this part of the video to all your friends, family, spoofing teammates, whatever, let them know. Because that's exactly what it is. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Straight up the truth. We gotta be careful from now on, dude. No more spoofing whenever they trigger an update for Android. No more spoofing using PokeGO++ until the time that the version is updated to match the official version number. Matter of fact, I would recommend everybody put the official version. There's an official version you can get from Elliot that you can actually Cydia impact right beside PokeGO++, so you'll actually have the legitimate app on your phone as well. And then when it comes to that time, you simply just start using iTools and the updated original application on your phone, which is going to cause another problem, because when it goes to update the official application that you've Cydia impacted, I'm pretty sure it's going to cause an update. I mean, a problem. But we'll cross that road when we come to it. That's what I suggest. That's what everybody needs to do. Another thing you need to think about is the time zone thing. If you're going to continue to spoof at different locations, I would recommend checking out the different time zones. Like, if you only spoof at like 3 or 4 locations, right, which are the basic hot spots around the world, you know, Barcelona, Santa Monica, Yokohama, Japan, Paris. Okay, well, get those time zones, okay? Just keep them in a text file so you can glance back at it real quick. And wherever you're spoofing at, it's simple. Just go into your time and date settings and manually change it if your spoofing app does not already do it for you. Now, if you use an iTools, it automatically updates your time and date for you. The reason I know is I am currently spoofing in Yokohama Park, Japan, and my time is currently 11:23 a.m. In other words, tomorrow at 11:23 a.m. because iTools correctly hard sets it inside your phone. Same thing with your location. Once you set your location, and say for instance you're at Paris, you don't have to go anywhere else. You just want to farm items and shit from where you're at, right? Using a gacha or something. Once you set it using iTools, you can unplug the cord from your computer, take your phone wherever the hell you want to, and it will remain at that exact location until you change it. So the farming is still on, baby. It's still on. Thank you, Team Instinct. I appreciate it. I hope everybody caught the gist of this. Please disseminate this word to everybody that you know that's spoofing, because they are threatening our way of life. Literally. They're trying to put an end to it. They're pissed off. They put some security measures in place that didn't work. It was broke in a week and a half. They weren't happy, and yesterday they smacked us on the hands. So, you know, try to learn from it. Make sure they can't smack you again. Also, anybody that is needing accounts and shit, give us probably a week of investigating. Remember that one company I was telling you guys about that was doing accounts and shit? As far as I know, they're still in business. Give us, you know, a week or so I can get back on it. I haven't really been investigating them.
like I should have been this whole time, because I've been dealing with fires, putting out fires every other day, trying to get this stuff handled. But yeah, I'm going to definitely get on that, check it out really thoroughly, make sure that they are able to fill all the orders that we need to, and we'll see if we can't get you guys some more accounts to play on. And I'm not talking about botted accounts. I'm talking about legitimately farmed up accounts, okay? That's what I'm seeing from these dudes. Hopefully all the other services they offer are good as well. Only time will tell though, and I will let you guys know, because I'm going to be hitting their services up hard this week. They're having the July Community Day event in Malaysia. I hope you got me a ticket. Your dad done said that he would take me this time. What the heck? I just want to go over there to see Mystic 7 acting like he's all hot shit again. I want to be walking right along beside him, spoofing and doing my damn show right beside him, as he's talking about how bad he is and how good he's got everything and stuff. I want to be doing a video right next to him going, you see, I spoofed here, but then I actually showed up. I've actually been here for 3 days. My guy's already waiting on me. The account has been here, and I'm going to be like pointing to the phone is to make sure that he hears me. And yeah, if I get a ticket to Malaysia, you guys may see a good show, because I might kick him in the balls. And that would go viral if that was on the internet, right? So, alright, ooh. Let's catch this, shall we? Damn, that's way down there. Okay, wait, that is... trying to move it on the outside or the inside. Let's go right here and see. Don't you fucking flee from me, buddy. I'll be damned. This little bitch is gone, dang it. Okay, it's going the wrong way. No, but that would be some hella good TV, right? Just saying. Where the hell? It could not have disappeared that quick. Trying to get the view like this. way too far. Catch a dragon type Pokemon, 1500 Stardust. It's not bad. Is that what was on my account? There's some actual lures down here. That'll be right here. Right there. Dang, here we go. Jackpot. We got a couple of Charmanders here too. Hells yeah. Bazinga. Team Great Pros. Yeah. I'm getting there. Two candies walking with your buddy. Missed it. Bad throw, bad throw. Dude, I'm glad I got my doctor appointment out of the way, though. That's very nice. Shit, I gotta go outside for the ledge. Come on, goofball. Oh, I'm losing charge because I'm plugged into the computer instead of the actual. We can fix that too. Once you get your location set, like I said, you don't have to. See, notice I'm not connected to it anymore. Bingo. I'll see you guys in 10. That's a break. Okay, like I was saying, sorry. Like I was saying, Jason, I'm going to go ahead and go over this spiel one more time for Ash Mystic up there, because he missed the information on how exactly we screwed ourselves with this update. Okay, dig this. Here's what happened, right? We were on release 70 of PokeGO++, right? Which was 0.97.2, okay? Here's what happened. The update come out for Android day before yesterday, right? I mentioned it to everybody. I said, hey, the update for Android is out. Elliot said that he would bring the update for PokeGO++ out as soon as the iOS update was available, right, for Pokemon Go. Well, here's what happened. They now send out forced updates on us, meaning that when they send out the forced update to you, you must restart, install the update before you can continue playing the game, okay? And here's where we screwed ourselves. People were using the rumor mill like crazy. They were talking about how they were banned and everything. And then people was like, hey, check and make sure you're not banned, right? So then we would exit the game and come back in and, oh, no, we're not banned. So we would continue on spoofing for another hour or 2 hours or something before checking in again. And the people at Pokemon Go, Niantic, know that with this forced update, your version cannot still be 0.97.2 and continue to play the game by spinning stops and catching Pokemon after restarting, because you should now be on 0.99 after the update, at which time when you're catching Pokemon and spinning stops, which we were not, because the update was not out yet for PokeGO++, and we were just full of ourselves thinking that we were bulletproof, and we continued to spoof on the 0.97.2 version of the app. So Niantic looked at this and went, wait a minute, there is there's a modified version of client software right there, because they can't be on 0.97.2 and still be playing the game after a restart. Then the second way that we screwed ourselves, the locations that we're spoofing to, okay, whenever we spin a stop or catch a Pokemon, it is checking our time zone and our time and date, okay, and it's verifying our phone's time and date versus the location that we're spoofing to. That's why in the fix that they pushed out to everybody, the generic fix that was put out by Sean Unlimited, or Sean Limited, whatever his name is, step 2 or 3 said to make sure that you have your time and date settings to automatic or network set. That way they can tell if you are actually at that location when you spin a stop or when you catch a Pokemon. Because if you're on automatic or network supplied time or date, your time and date should be updated to that location and time for sure. Which it was not, because we got lazy, folks. We can't afford to get lazy. You gotta spoof smarter, not harder. Make sure that wherever you're spoofing to, you're spoofing in the right time zone. Make sure and set the time on your phone manually to that time zone. Or if that's too much of a problem for you, one of the suggestions I made was you only really spoof to like, what, 4 locations, you know, that are your hotspots. So go ahead and find out what those time zones are and save them to a text file. That way when you jump to that location, you can look and see and set your correct time zone and stuff on your phone so that you can stay hidden a little bit longer. And you have to realize that until the Pokemon hacks are updated to a point where they actually update the time zone themselves, You need to be cognizant of that fact. And one of the things you can do to actually set that time zone, and this is by far the safest way to spoof on iTools currently, or excuse me, on iPhone currently, and that's iTools. It actually does set the correct time zone and location in your phone. It is hard set to the point where if I unplug this phone from the computer and go outside with it and walk around and stuff, it will not change a thing. My time will stay the same as if I'm over there, and it will continue to update. And my location, it will have me over there. Like if I'm at a triple stop or something posted up and I'm farming, my guy will continue to sit there and farm. So what this means is you do not have to have your phone tethered to your computer at all times. You go ahead and set yourself, post yourself up somewhere where you're farming from, unplug it from the computer, plug it into a wall outlet so it can charge while it continues to farm items and stuff with your gotcha. But yeah, folks, that's how they're catching you, those two ways right there. And I hope that you guys understand what you need to do in the future. Use your brain. From now on, what I'm going to do, anyway, I don't know about you, from now on, what I'm going to do, if I hear the Android update has come out one day, from that point until PokeGO Plus is updated to the newest version, I'm not going to use it, period. I will either not play, or I will either play on the official app, or I'll play on the official app and iTools, because it does let you update the original version of the Pokemon Go app. You get the notifications, you update correctly on the App Store, and then you're good to go. It also sets the time zone and stuff in your phone so you can continue to spoof until Elliot brings out the new version of PokeGO Plus. This has been a public service announcement by your boy Storm3. You already know. That's how I do, people. I'm here answering questions, saving people, trying to help you play your God-given right to spoof, and all the people that hate you out there for it, off with their head. Leave them alone. Bam! You know what that means right there? If you're a long-term user of this channel, you know exactly what that means right there. I'll give you a little hint for those that were not here since the beginning. What does a proctologist do when they get ready to probe you? As they put the glove on, baby. Right up their ass. Bringing you information that you absolutely need to know. Trying to keep you guys safe, trying to get those accounts safe. Wolfgang, I do not hand out mods to people that just ask for it, buddy. Sorry, I don't do that. But you did get some information there, insider information that I normally only dish out to people that are long-term supporters of this channel. From now on, Honey will be updated very rarely, only when something new major comes out that needs to be changed. Currently, it is spoofing perfectly, I mean perfectly, on the latest security patch that Google is still trying to mess with me with. It's working fine. The only time that it stops is when Google tries to get me to agree to allow them to improve my location information. And then I get the GPS not found error, at which time I just restart Pokemon Go and keep right on trucking because it works just fine. Honey is probably your safest bet on Android currently. Give me some time. We have a completely new solution in the works. your boy is programming a completely new fake GPS application for Android from the ground up. We've needed this for a long time. Instead of all these old mock GPS client wannabes that we've had here, including what is Honey right now, which is fake GPS 360. I actually have the source code for it. I have decompiled it, reverse engineered it, and then did the decks to jars to get back to the classes that originally made this application because I like it. It has 2 different joysticks in it and an option not to use a joystick. It currently works on the newest Google Play Services update that they tried to screw us on. It works, dude. I mean, I wish you could see it, but it works. Period. And as you, hope you can hear this. You hear that? Go over here. I mean, that should tell you all you need to know right there. You should be able to hear that and know exactly what's going on. And yes, I have been spoofing using this application on Android for 2 weeks now. No bans, no red messages, nothing as far as I'm concerned. Now, some other people have got red messages on their accounts a couple of times, but this boy right here hasn't got not a one on his account. Straight up, legit, not lying. And like I said, we have a new version coming. Give us time, about a month or so, because we're going to have to, I'm waiting on some code from one of my library developers. Once that code gets put into the developer kit that I'm using, it'll be a simple matter. That it already has code in it for different types of joysticks and whatnot. You can specify whatever graphics you want for them, dead zones, all that shit. And then it's just a simple matter to hook that to the fake GPS application. And I am going to do something that no other application has done thus far, and that is provide 2 different ways for setting up the update interval. Instead of just having the normal one updates every 5 seconds, every 5,000 milliseconds, and then it gives you an update interval that you can set on top of that. Okay, all the new ones that are currently working right now are working because they're set as a system service, and then on top of it they're set to 3-second interval, and then they have an update interval that you can set anywhere between 100 to 200 milliseconds. Here, watch this. I'm going to show you a magic trick. Hold on, Jason. I got this. I will show you the app right here. I will make it magically appear. Watch that. You don't need Discord. Watch this. I mean, you can still get it if you want. But there you go. Bingo. And as you can see, there is no red bar at the top of that screen, and the joystick is working flawlessly. And did I mention that it's completely hidden from Niantic because it runs as a service that is completely utilized by your phone, and if they were to blacklist said service, then your phone would cease to function anymore? Oh yeah. The internal service name has been changed from fake GPS to, wait for it, email. Let's see them blacklist the email service on this bitch. Like that, your phone no longer is a phone. You feel me? At that point, it's an old motherfucking old ancient flip phone at that point. So yeah, runs his email. Not only that, the external name and the internal name has also been changed. The icon has been changed. It does not appear in screenshots, and the Bluetooth MAC address has been spoofed so that they can't pull location information from your Poke++ or your gotchas. So yeah, it's a very nice, very, very, very nice application. Works very well. It is a RAR file, I believe. You need RAR labs to extract it out. Let me click this real quick and see. No, it's a zip file. Excuse me. Once you extract the zip file out, right, there's going to be two files in there. One is an APK file. That is the hack. You must trust it to be able to install it. The second file is a README info file. Please read this file. Do what it tells you to do. Especially after you install it, locate the fake GPS folder, rename it to match your service name, which is email. Because that is one of the ways that Niantic is detecting all clones based off of fake GPS, is the folder that it creates. You have access to that folder to change the name without being rooted. Now, if you're rooted, the application is flawlessly undetectable, not even a red warning, nothing. I have people that are running it that way on versions of Android all the way up to Oreo 8.1. So you set it as a system app, put it in the system app private apps folder, check the little checkbox that says root mode, go into your settings and uncheck mock location, and set your update interval to somewhere between 50 and 100, maybe 200, because that's what I use, is 200. It's going to be different for every phone what that sweet spot is, because quite frankly, Android phones have too many forks. You have too many different variations on hardware, too many different variations on operating systems. That's why one works for one phone and not for another, and stuff like that. I have people that this phone is working for, or this app is working flawlessly for them, and then I have people that it doesn't work at all for them, you know, and there's really nothing I can do about that, because that's just the nature of nature and honey. That's funny. That's just the nature of Android. That's the way it is. Straight up legit. Yes, I'm doing this for free, bringing it to the masses. The new application that I'm bringing out, the one from scratch though, that one there is going to be a whole different distribution setup. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I appreciate all my people. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and smack that bell icon so you get notified on the updates that come out, the videos that I'm getting ready to do, especially including the video on how to root your device and install Honey. Stay tuned for that video. It's coming up sometime in the very near future. I have the tablet right here. It's my son's tablet. I've already rooted it before, and that's when I was installing fake GPS location. But now I'm going to be putting Honey on this bitch and getting it rooted and doing all of that on camera with my 4K camera on a tripod, watching every step that I do. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Once I do that, everything will be alright. Everybody's going to know what to do at that point, and we won't have to worry about a thing. But yeah, that's what I do. That's kind of why everybody that comes here falls in love with this channel and they hang around. because we're here to help people. I surround myself with mods that, you know, take care of business. They control the riffraff. They know how to drop that hammer when they have to. Some of them have a itchy trigger finger when it comes to that. But yeah, this is what we do. See the items? Bam, no red message. And the joystick works flawlessly. It's got a 360 joystick, and it also has the tap to walk arrows, kind of like Union Square does. It has that as its first joystick option. The first option for the whole thing is just setting the location and not enabling a joystick in any way. Like, say you want to farm, right? You want to farm an account. You can post your guy up somewhere like Paris, use just the location setting, your guy, that way your guy doesn't walk off or anything, and you just connect your gotcha and let it farm. Also, I changed the icon on it. I can't think of all the stuff I did, but it was a time. This thing has been decompiled, reverse engineered all the way back to source. I've took screenshots of the source code, posted them in Discord for all the people that didn't believe me. Second thing that I've done is I've cloned the app, Fake GPS 360, set the correct options to make sure it doesn't crash, and then I used APK editor to go in and change the service name and all that stuff. So yeah, and I'm only distributing it on Discord, so as not to be detected so early on by people. If they do find it, it's no big deal. I can go right back in with APK editor, change the service name again, roll the new clone name out, and bam, have it on Discord before you can blink with a new version, completely different name. So yeah, they want to play, we can play. Cause your boy is an old school hacker from way back. Thank you, sir. Did you subscribe to the channel? Alrighty. See you, man. Peace. May the spoofing force be with you. I know I'm riding the Spoof Airlines right now. I'm actually over in Yokohama Park in Yokohama, Japan. Please stop back by and yeah, don't forget to sub and hit that like. Please stop back by and let us know how you liked it. And everybody else, I'm going to do it like I tell you all the time. I'm going to do like I do. You know who I am. I'm your boy, Storm 3. You know how I do. May all of your Pokemon be hundos, and may at least some of them be shinies. Peace. Stay sexy. Catch you on the flip, baby.